it's time to do our predictions for game week 1. So, in terms of content for the Champions League, I guess this is a good time to sort of update you on how I'm going to do it. So, obviously, Champions League now has an exclusive week with this whole new league phase, and there's lots of games. So, what I'm going to do, hopefully, each week, I'm going to do a predictions video like this one for all the games, and then I'm going to probably, because as I said, the games play all through the week, I'm going to do like a review on like a Friday or something, or a Thursday, after the games. All of them are done, so yeah, hopefully we can do that, and yeah, we're gonna cover the Champions League in depth this season. But yeah, first game week, can do our predictions here. I should caveat this heavily by saying that I'm filming this before the weekend fixtures have happened, so might be injuries, might be results that happen, which maybe affect my predictions, but shouldn't affect it too much. Yeah, we'll see how we do. Now, it is kind of annoying. So last year, we used the official Champions League website. They have a predictor app, nice and easy. We could easily track our predictions from a week before, but now they've changed it, unfortunately. So it's basically like Super 6. We only select 6 fixtures to do. So we'll do these 6, and then we'll just like go here and just have a look at the fixtures and predict them myself, which is a bit annoying. But anyways, let's start with these ones. So first up, we got Juventus versus PSV. Now, I saw a really cool fact that, by the way, this is actually the first time they've ever met, Juve and PSV, so that's pretty cool. Now, both teams have had a very strong start to the season. I mean, PSV have just absolutely obliterated the Eredivisie so far. They were really good last season. Were unlucky to did they get out? Yeah, they did get out. They played Dortmund, yeah, and they gave them actually a decent game. So PSV are a good side. Juve, as I said, have had a pretty good start to Serie A under Thiago Motta. I'm interested to see how they do in Europe. Being at home, you would probably expect them to get the job done. The defence has been really good this season, although PSV are really good in attack, so it's going to be a really good test for them. I think I'm going to go 2-1 Juve. I think Juve just about will have enough, but that could be a little banana skin for Juve, to be honest, because PSV really don't write them off. I think they're going to have a good time in the Champions League, but I'm going to say Juve just edge it and win 2-1. Okay, Milan versus Liverpool. This is a almighty clash. I mean, if we're in like the 2000s, this would be mental, but obviously nowadays, Milan maybe aren't like the powerhouse they once were, but they're still a really good side. And at the San Siro, this is going to be a great clash between Liverpool. Lots of history in this tie. Arne Slot's first European adventure with Liverpool. How is he going to do? It's a tough one going away to Milan, but Milan have been really poor. They've been really, really poor, yet to win a game in Serie A so far this season, as of recording. Yeah, they've had some problems. Dio Hernandez, Rafa Leao got dropped for one of their games. Things haven't been great for them under Fonseca, but they have had some injuries. Players come back to fitness. Like, their performances haven't been awful, to be fair. And in the Champions League at home, maybe they can turn it on. Liverpool, of course, are kind of a flip opposite, have been perfect under Arne Slot, their new manager. I actually think Liverpool are going to get the job done. I think Liverpool are going to get the job done because of that. I'm going to go, and I think they're going to keep a clean sheet. And I think it's going to be a low scoring one. I think it'll be a 1-0 Liverpool win. Yeah, I just think that Milan are not in the best place right now, and Liverpool are doing really well. And it's going to be a fantastic win for Liverpool if they can do this. Next up, we have Club Brugge versus Borussia Dortmund. How are Club Brugge doing? Okay, not too bad. Started Belgium League off pretty well. They did pretty good in Europe last season. I think it was a Conference League. They were in can start off with a good win. Now they've been okay. They've been okay in the Bundesliga under Nuri Sahin, but not amazing, but decent. This is a good game for them to get a bit of a confidence booster straight away. But going away to Brugge, that's a little bit tough. That's a little bit tough, and Club Brugge are probably fancying themselves. But I do think Dortmund will have enough, surely. I'm going to go 2-0 Dortmund. I'm going to go 2-0 Dortmund. Right. Maybe one of the games of the match day. I haven't actually looked at what games we've got this match day, but definitely I'm not sure there's going to be many to beat this. Manchester City versus Inter Milan, a repeat of the Champions League final in 22-23 at Manchester. Yeah, this is going to be a great clash. This is going to be a great clash. Obviously, a lot of history between these two sides. Now, if you remember from that Champions League final, Inter gave City a hard time tactically, and arguably were the better side in that game. But maybe that was just because it was a final, or maybe it's just a tactical. The way Inzaghi's team sets up is hard for City. Could be. Then we're going to find that out in this game. Now, Man City being at home, you would probably bet them to at least get a draw, not lose this. I would be very shocked if Inter went there and won, but I wouldn't be stunned if this ended a draw, to be honest. I know City have been great so far this season, Haaland's been great as well, but Inter are a fantastic side, and after a poor first game, they have really, really clicked into gear, and they are a really good side. They cause those bigger sides a lot of problems, and I'm not sure by this point if Rodri's back. Foden, I don't think as well. Maybe City get a draw. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it's a 1-1. I'm gonna say it's 1-1 this game. I just think that Inter stylistically might be a little bit of a problem for Manchester City, and I mean, if they draw this, there's no real shame in that because Inter are one of the best teams in the world, to be honest. But yeah, I think Inter are going to get a good point there. Feyenoord versus Bayer Leverkusen. Okay, how are Feyenoord doing? Obviously, Arne Slot's left. Mixed results. I don't actually know who their manager is, to be honest. But Leverkusen, this is going to be an interesting one. First Champions League appearance for Xabi Alonso as manager. Now, obviously, their invincibility has gone in the Bundesliga. They lost to Leipzig. I'm filming this before their game against Hoffenheim on the weekend, so we'll see how they would have reacted to that. If they lose that game as well, I would be a bit concerned going into this one. Maybe their mentality is a bit off. But that being said, I still think Leverkusen should pretty comfortably win this game. It's a very winnable game for them. Going away to Feyenoord, this was Arne Slot's Feyenoord, maybe drop points here, but Leverkusen should be finding a way to win this realistically, and it should be 3 points, and I think it will be. And I think Leverkusen's attack's been really good this season. I think they're going to score some goals. I think it'll be 3-1 Leverkusen. Next up, Atleti versus Leipzig. Let's go Madrid. Yeah, this is an interesting one. I think this is going to be a really good one. This is definitely a tie to watch out for on Thursday. Now, Atletico Madrid haven't had the best start. Like, they've been okay, but drop points against Espanyol and Villarreal. But defensively, I mean, pretty good. Julian Alvarez, again, as a recording, is yet to really click, score goal yet. I'm not sure if he'll play in this game. Sorloth has done well though. Leipzig, however, have been fantastic. I mean, they ended Leverkusen streaks, so they're on top of the world right now, aren't they? There's a tough one going to Atleti though. Atleti at home in the Champions League. They rarely lose at home, so I would be stunned if Leipzig went there and won. But I think they could get a draw. Leipzig under Marco Rose have been a bit of a nuisance. Remember last season against Real Madrid, they caused them a lot of problems. think we are getting a draw. I think it'll be 1-1. I think it'll be 1-1 in this game. Yeah, I think this will be a really good game to watch. Yeah, but let's play the 2 times booster on Leverkusen. Sure. And then let's have a look at the other games. So, oops. Gonna show me. Wait, no. Do I go down? There we go. Okay. Young Boys vs Aston Villa. Aston Villa's return to Europe in the Champions League, going away to Young Boys, and now this is it's kind of a must-win game for Villa if you really want to, qualify. You gotta be winning these games. Going away to Young Boys, you gotta win this realistically. I mean, from a Young Boys perspective, this is quite a good fixture going at home to Villa. You have a chance of getting something here, but realistically, Villa should be winning this. Will they get the job done? I don't know. Villa last season in the Conference League were a little bit iffy when it came to teams at this level. Like, I remember Legia Warsaw caused them a lot of problems. I don't know. I would say Villa just about get it done. They should get it done. But I would be shocked if Villa smashed them 3-0 or anything. I think it'll be a close one, like a 2-1 or something in this game. Okay, next up we have Real Madrid vs Stuttgart. The holders begin their campaign at home versus Stuttgart. I mean, this is really the dream scenario, isn't it? For Madrid, I mean, you can't really get too many better than this. And I mean, for Stuttgart, I mean, welcome back to the Champions League, Stuttgart. After an amazing season last year, you go away to the Bernabeu. Gosh, that is awful. I mean, for Stuttgart, you just hoping you don't get smashed. But this is kind of your best opportunity to play Real Madrid because, Madrid haven't been amazing so far in the league. They are still trying to figure out how to play with Mbappe and this new system. So maybe Stuttgart can make it difficult for them. But as we've seen in the league, even if they've not been amazing, Real Madrid have found a way to win. And I think at home against Stuttgart, they're going to find a way to win. And yeah, I think it'll be a 2-0. I don't think Stuttgart can get absolutely battered, but I think it'll be a comfortable victory for Madrid. And same thing really for Bayern versus Zagreb, Dinamo Zagreb. Now, with Dinamo, I actually do have a Dinamo fan, one of my subscribers, and he keeps telling me that, watch out for this Dinamo team, this is one of the best teams they've had in years, and he generally thinks they might be able to do something in the Champions League this season. I don't know, maybe. I mean, I don't really know too much about this Dinamo team, and to be honest, I know they have a couple nice youngsters in there, but realistically, going away to the Allianz to Bayern Munich, even though they are under a new manager company, first game in the Champions League, let's see how he does. Yeah, it's similar to Stuttgart, you just hope you don't get smacked and your confidence goes. Just keep the scoreline down really in this game, and yeah, Bayern, I think we'll get a comfortable 3-0 victory. I reckon Harry Kane's probably going to get a hat-trick in this game, to be honest. Sporting Lisbon vs Lille. This is an interesting one. I think this is a good tie for Sporting. Sporting, I believe, have started the campaign off pretty well. We'll have a look here. They beat Porto, didn't they? Yeah, 2-0. And wow, 5-0 and then 6-1 victory. Yeah, they are on fire. They mean business so far. 4 points from 4, 16 goals scored. Pelican good. Victor Gyökeres banging in the goals again. Look at that. Hat-trick there. I'm guessing he got a hat-trick or something in it. 2 goals there. Goal against Porto. Interested to see how he does in the Champions League. If you can translate that form. Sporting are pretty good at home, so you would kind of expect them to win this game. First Lille. But I mean Lille, look, it might be able to get a draw, but I would expect Sporting to win this. I'm going to go 2-0 Sporting. 2-0 Sporting to win here. Okay, Milan, Liverpool we've covered. Bologna vs Shakhtar. Bologna making their appearance games in the Champions League, I think for the first time ever, against Shakhtar at home. That's a pretty good tie. That's a pretty good tie. Under Vincenzo at Italiano, they've actually not been too bad in Serie A so far this season, despite losing Motta and some of their players like Xerxes and Calafori. And I think at home to Shakhtar, again, as I said, that's a good tie. I could see Bologna getting something from this, but I think it'll end a draw. I think 1-1 there. Sparta Prague versus RB Salzburg. I mean, in Prague, you know, they might be able to win that. They might be able to win that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know too much about both these teams. I feel like Salzburg has more experience at this level, but in Prague, I'm gonna say a draw 1-1. Right, PSG Girona. This is an interesting one. Girona making their first appearance in the Champions League away to PSG. That's a tough one to begin with. PSG, really, you have to win this. You have to win this because they have some really, really hard games. So they must win this to get off to a good start. And I think they will at home. PSG have been really good so far this season. 3-1 versus Lille, 6-0 versus Montpellier, 4 versus Le Havre. They've been banging in the goals, so I'm expecting them to score quite a bit here versus Girona. Even though Girona haven't actually been too bad in La Liga, I think going to be like 3 or 4-0 in my opinion in this game. I think PSG going to put on a show there. Done that game. Celtic, Slovan Bratislava. Slovan Bratislava first game in the Champions League, and you know what? It's not a bad fixture going to Celtic, who maybe haven't had the best time in the Champions League recently, but Celtic, this is a great opportunity. This is a great opportunity at home against a team you should really be beating. Get off to a winning start and get some momentum building. Will they do it? Well, I don't know. As I said, Celtic have been really, really poor in the Champions League and Europe in general the last few years. So I can't really trust them, to be honest. But I'm going to say they just about get it done. I say 2-1 Celtic. Red Star Belgrade at home to Benfica. You know what? At home, Belgrade at home, that atmosphere, they always have a chance. You know, Belgrade away is one of the toughest away fixtures out there because of, you know, their fans and everything. Benfica as well. I mean, I don't think they've started the Portuguese league off really, really bad. I'm pretty sure. You know what? I'm gonna go. I haven't really guessed like a proper shock. Yeah, I'm gonna go this for shock. I'm gonna say Red Star Belgrade beat Benfica 2-0 Red Star. Stad Brest versus Sturm Graz. Really interesting one here. Brest's first Champions League game. I think Sturm Graz, I don't know if they've ever qualified for the Champions League. Might be 2 debutantes here. And I think from both of their perspectives, they're like, this is a huge opportunity to get a win here. I'm gonna go draw. I'm gonna say 2-2. Why not 2-2? I don't really know too much about these teams, to be honest. Okay, this is an interesting one. Atalanta versus Arsenal. This is a game I'm definitely going to be looking out for. Atalanta at home versus Arsenal. The Europa League holders back in the Champions League, and obviously Arsenal back in the Champions League again. This is a tricky dive. For Arsenal because Atalanta at home are a really good side. They're a really, really good side at home. It's a tough place to go to. Now Atalanta haven't had the best start to Serie A. I mean, they've been good in their like first game. They were great, but then lost to Torino. Got absolutely battered by Inter 4-0. They were 2-0 down in 10 minutes. But then equally Arsenal, I don't know at this stage, because of this time I'm recording, is Odegaard going to be fit for this game? I don't know. Obviously Rice is going to be unsuspended for this game. Marino's out. And as I said, going away to Atlanta is a tough one, but Arsenal, if they really have intention of getting in the top 8, this is a game where you should be winning, really. You should be winning if you want to get in the top 8. You should be going to Atalanta and winning. That would be a big statement. I don't know, Atalanta are a tough team to play. as I said, at home are a really good side. I'm going to say this ends a draw. I'm going to say 1-1. I'm going to say 1-1. Right. What are remaining games? Oh, okay, last game then. Monaco versus Barcelona. In Monaco, going to Monaco could be a little bit of a challenge for Barca, but I'm really intrigued to see how Barca do here because they've been fantastic in the league under Hansi Flick, right? Done so well. 7-0, 2-1, 2-1 against some tough opposition as well. The goals have been flying in. Lewandowski's been great, Rafinha's been great, Yamal's been great, almost settled in well. But how are they going to do against, opposition who's a little bit high quality against Monaco? Let's see how they do. Monaco, first time I think of the Champions League for a little while. I don't remember last time they were in the Champions League. Feels like it's been a minute. I'm not sure how Monaco have done start of the season. Okay, not bad actually. They've beaten Lyon, drawn to Lens, beat Saint-Étienne. Yeah, we'll see. I'm pretty sure these guys actually faced in pre-season. I swear they played. Yeah, they did. Oh, and Monaco won 3-0. Damn. Okay, well, yeah, that just adds a little bit of spice to this. It was a pretty decent team as well. It was a pretty decent Barca team. It was pretty decent. I mean, obviously not full strength, but yeah, that does add a little bit of something to this fixture. But I think Barca will have enough to get the job done. I think it'll be, I'm gonna say 2-1. 2-1 Barcelona win this one. Right then, so those are my predictions. So I think, yeah, definitely the games to watch for me are Man City Inter for sure the biggest one. I'm definitely going to be tuning into that. Atleti Leipzig is a good one to watch. Milan Liverpool, Juve PSV, Monaco Barca, Atalanta Arsenal. I think, yeah, those are the games I'm really interested in to watch. But let me know your predictions for the Champions League first round and the games you're going to be watching. And yeah, we'll come back to this once we do our review and see how I did. But if you have enjoyed, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see